I'm nervous. I don't know if she's nervous, but I know this is gonna be crazy. All right, hopefully everything's running. Okay, everything seems to be good on the stream. Make that public. I'm live. Dashboard is good. Whew! Alright. Move all this stuff over. Hi Alexa, how's it going?
I'm good, you?
I'm doing wonderful. I just wanted to do a quick mic check. Do you hear yourself echoing by chance?
No.
No? Everything's good?
Yeah.
Perfect. How are you today?
I'm very good.
Oh, that's wonderful. What did you do today?
I had a quiz online for my class, and then I had to go to the gym, so.
Okay, that's good. Are you just doing rehab stuff right now?
Well, it's like, because it's like after you kind of finish rehab of like the most they can do with you, you can go to another gym. It's like a normal gym, but
Yeah.
with all adapted stuff, so.
That's not too bad. That's pretty relaxing. As long as you're getting your exercise in, I think that's super important.
Yeah, and I to like do the like kind of a robot who walks, so it's fun to walk again.
You know, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, no, you know what? We apologize for getting back to you so late. I know, just with all the recipients and stuff like that, we do need to go through a pre-screening process, and this is part of the pre-screening process. And you know, you made it to the next step, and this is where you and I have an opportunity to talk. And I think this is really exciting. And yeah, it's for me, for the search committee and everything. Ultimately, we do everything together, and for this portion of it, it's just trying to get to know you a little bit more. I did go through your application, and you know what? I think you are such a wonderful, brave person to just go through all that and still, you know, be very, very strong. And you probably hear this a lot, way too much already, but I think what you're going through and how you're taking it is, you know, my problems are not problems. If you can kind of go through what you're doing right now.
I mean, my mom always told me that your biggest problem is your biggest problem, so I don't expect people to, like, try to compare themselves. Like, if the, like, hardest thing someone had to go through is, like, their dog dying, well, fair enough.
Right? So, in the application, are you 22 now or 23?
22.
You're 22 right now? Okay, cool. So, I know you're a big Harry Styles fan.
I am.
Huge Harry Styles fan. So, tell me why you're such a huge Harry Styles fan.
Well, first of all, it started, like, way back when they started. Everyone was, like, a fan, and
yeah.
I've been a big fan of, like, pop music since I've been born. And, I mean, One Direction were pretty big, but, you know, we always have, like, a favorite in a boy band.
Yeah.
And Harry always stood out to me because he's, like, such a genuine person, and he's so nice, and he's, like, so true. Like, he's not fake, and he's just, like, so wonderful. And when I got injured, it's just, like, One Direction took such a, like, big part in my life because I had nothing else to do than listen to music and watch YouTube video about One Direction. And, like, it's just, like, and then my parents flew me to Vegas to see them after my rehab, and I was so happy, and I traveled literally like all the United States to see them.
Yeah. So tell me about for Harry Styles, or just One Direction in general, how many times have you seen them? Oh, are you lagging? Oh, there you go. Sorry, I don't know if you caught that last question, but how many times have you how many times have you seen One Direction or Harry Styles in concert?
I have seen One Direction. I think 5 times, and Harry Styles 1, but that one doesn't really count because I couldn't see the whole concert. So.
What do you mean? So I did read a little bit about that portion of it. Can you just elaborate and tell me like what happened? Like you bought tickets to the Harry Styles concert.
yeah, like I bought like pre-sale and everything, and I had to wait like for months. And then when we arrived at the venue, it's a really like small venue in Boston, and I never went there, so I
Yeah.
didn't know. And I don't know why, but the accessible seating were all the way back,
Yeah.
but at the same level of like everyone else.
Yeah.
So, like the first, like the opening act, nobody really stood up. So it was like, oh, okay, I'm going to see like kind of well.
Yeah.
But when Harry came on, everyone stood up.
Yeah.
And I started crying. My dad was like so distressed because he didn't know what to do. And we had to spend the whole show there. And literally, we were about like 8 people in wheelchair, and half of them left because they were like, this is useless.
So when people were standing up, you were literally looking at people's backs.
Yeah, like we like my dad took a picture of that because he was like, this is ridiculous.
Oh,
and I was just like, I was crying I've never cried so much in my entire life. And I was like, this is ridiculous. But yeah.
Did any of the staff attempt to do anything for the ADA seating and the wheelchair accessible seating?
Well, they like when they saw what was happening, which I thought was weird because it's not like the first concert that happens there. So I thought it was weird that they never noticed that. Yeah. But I mean, we saw the last song very close to the stage, but it was only the last song. So yeah. I spent like an hour and a half behind people's butt and crying because they were trying to find a solution, but I don't know what happened, honestly. Yeah. They messed it up.
I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. I mean the accident was one thing, but just not being able to see your favorite singer.
I know, and
you don't need to look at people's backs and their butts. Like, that's not what you're there for, You paid money to not do that.
I know, and like you can still hear him, but you're like, I can't see it. Like, what is this?
Well, at that point, it's just go on YouTube and just watch a concert,
Exactly. I was like, I'm gonna have better seats on YouTube.
So, I know the incident happened a long, long time ago, and I hope you don't mind me asking some like difficult questions.
Oh, go for it. I don't have emotions.
And that's a great thing to have. I know you're extremely strong, but walk me through kind of like the incident that happened and just kind of going through your mentality where, because this happened in high school.
Yeah.
And, just walk me through the whole incident where, you were able to walk and now you can't and you had to accept that.
Yeah. Well, it was 6 years ago. Actually, last Sunday, it was like the anniversary of the 6 years. So it's this week. Yeah. And I was literally on my way home with my friends and their mom, and we were stuck in traffic, and then an 18-wheel truck just crashed into us.
You got rear-ended, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, since we were in traffic, we kind of like got crushed between all the cars, and he tried to like turn on my side to not hit the whole car, so I took pretty much the whole shock. I was the only one injured, obviously.
Yeah.
But the car was still a mess after. But yeah. So then I broke my neck at the C5 level, which is not the greatest thing because just like one vertebrae down, you have a lot more function. So yeah. But then so I had surgeries, and then I had to stay in the hospital in the ICU for 2 months because obviously when your body goes through like a shock like that, I couldn't breathe by myself, I couldn't eat by myself, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I would say that at that time I was so like drugged up and also I was young and I didn't know a lot about like spinal cord injuries. So in your head, you think like, it's gonna be fine. Like just take a couple of weeks and I'll be fine. And then after 2 months, I was sent to a rehabilitation center here in Montreal for people under 18. And I was there for a year, and I think that was probably the hardest year of my life because after like maybe 4 months, you start realizing that, okay, this is not going to change like anytime soon. And you have to live with the reality that you can't eat by yourself, and your 16, 17, and you're like, what is this? I can't even do like my personal care, like take a shower by myself.
Yeah.
And that is, when you're 16, it's really hard to accept because I've always been so independent. And I was like, okay, now someone has to shower me. What is this?
Are you living at home right now, or are you living on your own?
I'm on my own.
Oh, wow. For how long now?
I moved out when I was 18.
Yep.
Because after the year in rehabilitation, we moved to the United States for another year because apparently the United States has a better approach with spinal cord injuries, which is true.
Yeah.
I made a lot of progress there, like strength-wise, and that was really helpful. So went to Boston for 6 months and then California for another 6 months. And then when we came back, it was time to start college. I mean, I finished high school in the rehabilitation center, so that was also hard because when you're a teenager, you really want to be with your friends and be accepted and everything. So that was kind of hard because I pushed everyone away because I didn't want them to see me like that, but that was kind of a mistake. But anyway, so then I had to start college because it was 2 years, and
So
I thought
you
that
didn't
was fun.
even skip a beat. You went straight from the incident, the accident, straight to rehab. You graduated high school, straight to university.
Yeah, well, like in Quebec where I live, it's like we have this college thing between high school and university. It's really
I'm
dumb.
from Alberta, so I have no idea what you're talking about. We go straight from high school straight to university. So
I know that would be great to have, but here we have 2 or 3 years of literally college before university to
okay.
do. It's really useless, but you have to do it. So, and then it was the first time I would go back to a normal life with people who were not like me,
Yeah.
because in rehab and everything, everyone was like me, so it was it's fine.
Yeah.
And college was a wake-up call because I realized that it's literally like in the movies, and I've had people change plays because they said to me, I don't want to sit beside you or someone like you. Yeah, and then I started having major anxiety problem, and that was not fun. At some point I just couldn't go to school because I would stop breathing literally, and I was like, Dad, I can't go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die if I go. But eventually I kind of started to kind of own what I am and who I am, and I was like, well, if they don't like me, it's not my problem. And I made a few friends who really supported me and accepted me as I am, but they didn't see me as the handicapped girl. They just saw me as Alexa, which was nice to have after a few years of just people treating you like you're a stranger, I don't know. And then I graduated, and then I just finished my first year at university in April.
So you went from being in society, you were just a normal, everyday person, and then people literally avoided you. Not,
Yes.
that was it. That.
Oh, yeah, and I remember crying every night because I was like, all I want is to be a nobody right now. Not even a popular girl or anything. I just want to blend in the walls, but at least people wouldn't look at me. Just I don't want to have a title or anything. I just don't want people to see me as someone who's different.
They labeled you and they called you the handicapped girl, and they didn't even want to be near you or be your friend at that point.
Yeah, and that was really hard because in high school I was not popular or anything, but I was liked, and I was used to be friends with everyone, and everyone would include me in everything.
Yeah.
I was never bullied or bullied anyone, so I was like, life is fine. But then I saw what it was to be different, and I was like, okay. But now today I'm like, it's better to be different. In 6 years I've realized that it's better to be different than just blend with everyone, and you have to accept who you are because it's not going to change anytime soon.
Yeah.
So might as well enjoy this part of my life and it's not that bad overall.
I love it. I love that approach. It's whatever. It's not that bad. It's good to be different. So in terms of your mobility right now, you currently cannot walk, right?
I cannot. I am paralyzed from the chest down.
But your hands are good. Your hands are good.
Not really. It's actually I only have one working wrist. I can't move my fingers. And I don't have the use of my triceps, which is a big bummer because I could be a lot more independent with it.
Like your
yeah, the actual like tricep muscle, I don't like. It's paralyzed as well, so
can you walk me through in terms of, so you have no finger mobility, and that, but you have shoulder. It seems like you have a decent range of shoulder mobility. Going through your everyday process, does it just take you a little bit longer to kind of get ready, go through kind of like the whole?
I mean,
like just getting ready.
Like if like it's a because I have like short mornings and longer mornings, which is like if I have to shower or not.
Yeah.
And if I have to shower, it takes me 3 hours. Like the whole process of like waking up to like I'm ready to go to my internship or anything.
Yeah.
That's 3 hours.
Yeah.
So it's not like easy peasy.
But then you still have upper body strength to kind of go to the shower, or are you using?
Not even. I still have people using me, but that's.
Got it.
But that's something that I've come to accept as well, because I am someone who's like, okay, don't touch me, please. I don't like it. But like, because like people have a tendency to like overdo it with me, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna pet you, and I'm like, no, I'm not a dog. I'm just a person.
Yeah.
And people often do that with handicapped people. I don't know why they pet you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've come to realize that these people are just here to help me, and if I didn't have them, I would just be in my bed all day. So I'm like, might as well take their help and be nice with them, and they all love me because I'm really funny. So
I think you have a wonderful approach to it. I guess my last question is, you know, your mom and your dad, I'm guessing they have been the biggest support for you?
Yeah, and my sister also.
And your sister. In terms of like going to concerts, did you usually go with your mom, your dad, and your sister, or does your dad usually go? Because I did see a little part in the questions that your dad would literally go. It's just you and your dad usually.
Yeah, because like I have friends who go to concert with me too.
Yeah.
But my dad is really like, I think since my accident, we've really like grown closer, which is awesome because now we're like best friends. And it's really nice because he really likes the kind of music that I like.
Yeah.
And I like his music as well, but it's fun to have someone to bond over. Like, he's like, oh, this album is coming and it's fun. And he has as much as fun as me at concerts, and he just like knows me well, so it's just nice to have someone who knows what to do with me.
Whoa. For all the other Harry Styles concert, your dad was the one that always went with you, hey?
Yeah, even because one time I saw them 3 nights in a row in Boston when, well, One Direction.
Yeah.
And 5 Seconds of Summer, they were both together, and my dad would go, because I had really bad anxiety back then, so I couldn't even stay the whole concert because I would get like too stressed out and like start freaking out, and he would like wait for me and my friend at the door the whole concert just to like come pick us up and everything. So he's a nice man.
I think after many years of just being able to speak with people and talk to people, I think what I'll do is I'll send you a package right now, and I think your dad is the one to be the one to deliver it right now. And if you actually don't mind, you can go ahead and read that letter that I just sent you instantly.
How come is my dad here?
I don't know. Hi, Louis. How's it going?
Wait.
And if you can just read that out loud, I would love that.
Dear Alexa, on the behalf of the Front Row Foundation, congratulations on June 22, 2008. You will be going to Madison Square Garden in New York, and you'll be watching Harry Styles in the front row.
Oh my. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Louie. How's it going?
Great.
I made this just for you. I think this is the 2018 Harry Styles, and I had to
Yeah,
rip your picture off, but
it is.
I just wanted to present to you the concert, and you know what? So your dad and I have been working together for the last probably 2 months now, 3 months.
Yeah.
Just trying to make this a surprise. I contacted your dad a while ago.
Shirts.
And
Wow.
so what's in the gift box is I've kind of got the best day of my life shirts for you.
Yeah.
Feel free to wear it. I've got one for your dad, one for your mom, and one for yourself. And by the way, your mom and dad are coming to you with us to New York.
Oh my god.
So now in terms of tickets, Alexa, we are literally front row, Madison Square Garden, Section A, Row 2. You're going to be so close, you're going to smell his feet. And it's going to be myself, my partner, Rebecca, or Bex. It's going to be yourself and your dad. So, but your mom will be flying in. And
Okay.
we, Louie and I have already talked. You'll be staying there. You'll be flying in on the 21st. And you're
Okay.
going to hang out in New York until the 25th. So you're going to have a wonderful holiday.
Oh my god. I can't believe my parents actually kept that a secret.
Yeah.
Thank you, Louie. And you know, we would text back and forth, and I literally was like, "Go, open the door." And then when you're like, you gave
I
your
was
dad
like-
the look, you're like,
Yeah, because like he came in and I was like, what the hell? I told you not to come. Oh my god, thank you I can't even thank you enough
Yeah.
for this. I just like
you know what? I just want you to know that you know, the entire team was in behind it, and I'm actually very excited to, I guess, watch Harry Styles with you, because I'm gonna be your camera guy. I'm gonna be your homie for the next 5 days when we're out in New York. So your dad already made all the arrangements. I made all the arrangements with the hotels. I'll send you an itinerary, and of course I'm gonna send you all the plane tickets for the information.
Yeah.
All the airplane stuff, you just have to show up, Alexa. That's all you have to do.
oh my I can't believe it. I thought it would never happen. I was like, this is a long shot.
So do you know what's so funny? We had when you actually I think you Facebook messaged Nathan Smallwood, the front row, right? And it was so funny. He screenshotted it. We sent it into our front row group chat, and we were just like, "Oh my god, how funny is this?"
No, because I was like, okay, this is like in a month, and if they haven't like come back to me, it means I don't have it. But I just want to know if there's still a chance or not. So
Surprise.
I was like, I don't want to be annoying, but I'm gonna ask.
No,
That's good.
you're not annoying. I think you're a wonderful, wonderful human being. And thank you for being super patient, I guess, because we've been working on this for several months now, just to make it happen, and it wasn't confirmed until I got tickets, and everything was we just needed to get the right dates for you if you're free, because your dad's like, well, Alexa's gonna be busy at this time and this time, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna make sure we plan this out. So other than that, I mean, just prepare for Harry Styles. We're gonna hang out. It'll be a wonderful, wonderful time, and you're gonna be with your dad, you're gonna be with your mom, and it's the best is yet to come, that's for sure.
Thank you again very, very
Yeah,
much.
I can't even thank you enough.
Yeah.
I don't even understand what's happening right now.
No, this is real. This is real life. So Louis, I'm gonna email you everything, and
Okay.
what I'll do, Alexa, is, since I have your phone number, and by the way, everything's been recorded and just streamed just for your reaction purposes and stuff like that. But other than that, just be excited.
Oh, I am. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
go buy outfits right now. Woo.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Thank you again.
you're most welcome. Actually, I have one quick question. How did you hear about the front row?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I saw on Instagram someone who had a front row experience or something, and I was like, gonna give it a shot.
Yeah. You just put it out there in the universe.
Yeah.
And that was a year ago?
Yeah.
And look at you now.
Look at me now.
It'll be fun. So
Oh.
what I'll be doing is with the itinerary for sure. I'm gonna see you guys at the airport, and then I'll just take you to the hotel, and just we'll hang out. We'll hang out.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
I'm just so excited right now.
So feel free to share how you're feeling anywhere, everywhere, and you can totally message some of the guys on the Front Row Facebook page, and I'm so excited to hang out with you. I'm so excited to hang out with your dad too and your mom.
Yeah.
I never got it. I haven't had the opportunity to meet your mom just yet, but it's gonna be a really fun weekend. So
Yeah.
keep that on your calendar. Don't do anything too crazy, right? Just the eyes on the prize, and that's to finally see Harry Styles in the front row. So, and you're not gonna be looking at anyone's back this time.
No,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm like, this is I feel like it's unreal. It's
Yeah.
like, what?
So this interview was fabricated out of nowhere. I just wanted to talk to you and hang out.
Yeah, now I see that. Well
So other
played.
than that, I guess I'll let you go, and you have a wonderful rest of your week and your month, and I'll see you in about T-minus, I think I did the math, 27 days. I'll see you in 27
Yeah.
days.
So I'll see you in 27 days.
Bye.
Okay, have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
too.
Bye.
And that was the reveal. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Oh man. Oh man. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say right now. Well, other than that, I'm going to stop streaming. I'm going to stop recording it, and then we'll take it from there, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.